Dude, this series is crazy. Kaiju number 8, episode 4. So, Kafka was down. He had some injuries. And so, to continue testing, Ichikawa and him combined. So, he's being basically carried, and Ichikawa's the legs. From there, Kakoru is actually speeding up to get to the last Kaiju, the main big one. She gets to it, she takes it out, she gets like in between its mouth and does like the splits. Takes the gun, boom, one bullet, destroys. Then it like takes a 180, this series does, and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on in this series? It's crazy, it's good, it's amazing. Out of nowhere, this other human like kaiju that starts talking and responding starts like I don't he starts sympathizing with the other kaijus that were now dead. And what he does is he starts reviving them. And he kind of just like starts he shoots Kikoru multiple times. And then she keeps trying to get up. She gets shot multiple times. So they get revived. You know, the test was supposed to be over, okay? It did end, but after it ended, out of nowhere, this all happened. It just got crazy. So Kafka, now you know what type of person he is. That big kaiju finally gets revived, and he's like shooting beams and crap, and we thought she was about to die, and we get to know more about Kakoru. So her dad is, I guess, the captain of the defensive force. He's like way up there, and well, it's like this. He never like said, "Hey, good job to her. She's done so much. She's been perfect her whole life." And this is what he asked of her, is to always be perfection. But all she wants is for her dad to be like, "I love you. You did great. Here's a reward. Here's how much I love you." You know what I mean? Some type of love. And it just comes shocking what comes next. As she's getting ready to get beamed by this giant kaiju that now looks like a mush revivaled, and its defenses start regenerating. Uh, this giant purple like plasma ball shoots at her, and out of nowhere, Kafka goes in full form, and we get to see the sickest Kafka fight ever. He deflects it multiple times, and he's like, one of the things that happens in between, he deflects it. He's like, please don't tell anyone. And he gets down on his like knees. Because you remember, he's in that form, he's like super scary no matter what he does. To other people, he's just like super scary. To us, it's like comedy. Uh so finally, he unleashes, this is for the final hit. He unleashes his inner One Punch Man. One punch. I believe what he told out to was like a 9.8 magnitude. Whatever their system is in this kaiju world, he was like at the top notch. He was one of the most deadliest threats. Burst! The guts burst whenever that one punch goes in. And the kaiju actually started to regenerate, but he stopped it. So, Kakuru, I actually like her. She's good. I thought she was just bratty, spoiled. But no, she's actually just looking for some type of love. And he basically says to her, before all this happened, like midway, he's like, "You did a good job." Actually, it could have been at the end. It's just a little detail, but he's like, "You did a good job. I'm proud of you." And then he like pats her on the head. He's a good guy, Kafka is. He really is. Ichikawa came over finally because he ran off from him. And he's like, "You transformed." But he's gonna have to use his transformation to actually survive in this defensive force. So you will never get it, but I don't get it either. So we go back 180. There's this bathroom stall at the very end. Oh, by the way, everyone's in the hospital, and Kokoro, of course, is looking for her dad to say good job to her, but her dad doesn't come. It's just another defensive force. It's just how it is, sadly. That's gonna be your trauma for like the whole series, I guarantee it. Uh God, it makes me want to cry a little bit. But at the very end, we go 180 back. We go to the bathroom stall to this talking kaiju guy. and we don't really get to see much of him, but he's like talking on the phone. Then we see him like transform. We don't get to see his face, and he's just in this bathroom stall. And as he comes out, it's just he's a part of the cleanup crew that those two were originally from. So Kafka and Ichikawa cleanup crew. Now there's another kaiju that actually joined frame with them. And this kaiju kept like not understanding how to answer the phone and stuff. So this is a kaiju that's pretending to be a human, which is reverse of what Kafka is. So this series has went really intense on it, and I love it. This is by far the best series right now. I don't know how they keep doing it, but why is this not getting more views? The best original series right now you can watch. Just came on this season. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I rate this a giant 8.5 off the marks. Oh, I should have said 9. It was pretty much a 9. But this is 8.5 for me. The plot twist here, I love it. It's reverse of what Kafka is. So it's a kaiju pretending to be human. And Kafka is a human pretending to be a kaiju part time. So, anyway, guys, tell me what your thoughts are. I thought that Kafka unleashed his inner One Punch Man and he destroyed it this episode. He tore it up. He even got a salute from his old time friend. And it's just not, they're not ready to talk yet. She's very much like, she wants to say something, Kafka wants to say something. But eventually, they will get back together in some way or another. I think he'll end up probably, this is just an estimate, a guess. He'll probably end up joining her, or vice versa. He might be his own captain, or you never know. You never know. It gets crazy. He could just die. No, I don't think he'll just die. Anyway, guys, hope you guys stay safe and peace.